I don't know how to tell you this, Pris, but like,
Yeah?
but like after I gave them the bracelet, they were like, by the way, I have a partner. And I was
Oh
like, love that for me. Keep it simple.
Welcome back to another episode of Keep It Simple.
Hi.
And hi Soap.
Hi, Pris.
So we're gonna be talking about love languages today.
Ooh, interesting topic.
Spicy. Yes.
It might be spicy. I don't know about the spice level of this episode, but
Yeah.
What about love languages?
I guess I realized that some love languages you tend to like maybe spend more money than others.
I feel like you're being very specific here. But first, before we get into that, do people actually know what the 5 love languages are? Can you recite them from memory?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, go.
Quality time,
Yes.
One eternity later.
physical touch,
Yes. 3 more. You can do it.
gifts, words of affirmation, and acts of service.
Nice.
Thank you.
Got it. Nailed it. Yeah. For
Easy.
a moment, I thought you weren't gonna make it, but you did.
It was easy.
Yeah. So those are the 5 love languages.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're very interested in a very specific one.
Gifts.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gift giving
Right.
in particular.
Mm,
Yeah. Because I think like I didn't really have that love language in the recent years, I guess.
But when you say that, do you mean like you didn't have people who gave things to you, or you didn't give things to people?
I didn't give things to people.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean that's fair. I mean we give and receive love in very different ways.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe you can elaborate on what's like your love language.
This is very pointed because it's obviously giving gifts. I mean, it's one of them. One of my, I think, primary love languages now is giving gifts to people. But it wasn't always like that. In fact, I think I have like, I feel like I prioritize, well, personally, like, I think I prioritize like words of affirmation and quality time. But also I like physical touch. Is that all?
Just
Are all my
everything.
love languages like just all
She
5?
just wants love.
Yeah, but I mean, since we're like personal finance podcast, we have to talk about finance, and I think it's an interesting case study. My recent development, into like gift giving as a love language. Yeah, so I don't know if you know, but I've spent like quite a lot of money on people. And it sounds very wrong, but
Interesting. But okay, but then, before that, like what made you like go into like turning your love language into something
Yeah.
else from
from like,
what?
Yeah, from like, so previously it was like words of affirmation or like quality time, right? So now it has changed, and I think it changed for me like I think 2 years ago, but there wasn't like, I don't think there was like a trigger point or like a very dramatic turning point. It was just that I met like a person, and then there was like, so usually I love to like spend quality time with people, talk to them, and then that's how I show affection and love and concern. But then with this person, we had a problem. It's called language barrier.
Right.
It wasn't that jialat lah, to be honest, like, because we both like are Chinese, but this person is mainland Chinese, so the Chinese very tok gong, very up there.
Right,
and
right.
I could not conversate very well. I only managed like very basic things. So this person actually thought I was a person of few words. Oh, how wrong they were.
You were so mysterious. But actually you just
And I think they were very fascinated by this part of me. I was just like, no, it's a lie. Actually, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to form sentences in my head. So there was this very clear language barrier. And then while we were getting to know each other, I was just like, oh my god, I cannot do this. I am dying. I want them to know that I care, but I don't know how to tell them properly. So then I just started to take notice of what they liked, and I just buy lah. Just buy. I just buy. But then every time I buy them, they're very happy. But at first, when we first got to know each other, it was like very small things like food or like, I don't know, this Himalayan plushie. I don't know. I thought it was ugly, but they thought it was super cute. But anyway, so then that was when it started to change for me, because then eventually they went back to like, China, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, I want to visit you someday.
Okay.
Then when I eventually did, I knew that they liked durian. It's specifically Mao Shanwang, high taste people.
That bougie durian.
It's super, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I know that China doesn't have a really great supply of good durian. In fact, they get like the terrible durian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay lah, I think it would be nice if I just got them something that they really liked. So it was Mao Shan Wang, and I bought like $150 worth of Mao Shan Wang durian, vacuum packed. I went through like
What?
I had a short list of durian vendors, and I was like, I will accept nothing less than the best.
Vacuum packed though.
Yeah, because
is
I
it
have to put it in my
premium?
luggage.
Does it cost a premium to have it in a vacuum pack?
It does. I think it costs like a bit more money. Yeah. So it totaled to about 150, and then of course, but strangely enough, I didn't feel the pinch, even though everyone was
Right.
like, "You're buying literally it's 100, literally it's 3 digits." And I'm just like, yeah, but they like it, right? So then that's when I brought it over when I went over to see them to like hang out, and then when I gave them the durian, oh my god, their face like just lit up like a freaking Christmas tree, and then that was the moment I was like, I love giving gifts. And I really like this person. Are you okay?
I'm dying.
Yeah, I mean,
It's so cute though.
But I must highlight that I didn't go there with the intention of like winning their affection with
Yeah,
durian.
yeah.
It wasn't like I give you durian, you give me like everything else. No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Yeah, so that was when 2019, I guess. That was when I realized that I really love giving people things that they really like. So then ever since then, I've been like on the lookout for things that I think my friends will like, or that people I like, people I have feelings for will like. So another thing that comes to mind is like I recently bought like a gift for somebody, but it cost like, the first time I bought this pre-COVID, ordered it $130, got lost in the mail when the pandemic hit, and I was like,
Oh dang.
it's okay. My only priority was
what do you mean that's okay?
yeah, I know, right? No, my only priority was like, I need to get this person this very specific thing. So I spent another $100 to buy it again, and then
God.
yeah, so it
But
was
wait,
like
why is it cheaper this time?
it was a different like item.
Oh,
So-
okay.
so They gave me like a short list, and I was like, oh, okay. So,
Okay.
So anyway,
Understand.
yeah, so that was the
The-
origin story, I suppose, of my very. I think I have a problem actually.
Do you have a
stop.
complex?
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. So I brought that. I mean, ever since that Mao Shan Wang story, can we just call it that?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Mao
So
Shan.
that's when I started to spend a lot of money on my friends.
I see.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
But oh my gosh, then it must have also cost money to like take the plane, right? Would you also call that like?
I don't know if I want to be calculative that way though. Like, but I guess it does count to spend the money on the plane, right? So that's, I mean, in total, then I guess I spent about like 1,000 on this person.
But I mean, I don't think it's calculative if like you're not bitter about it.
I'm not.
You know what I
At
mean?
all. I'm not bitter about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking about being bitter,
Yeah.
you know, there was a. I realized I didn't actually conclude the Martian.
Oh! There's an ending.
Yeah.
There's an ending.
So I bought like the person durian, and then along the way during the trip also I also bought them something else from like Disneyland, because they just offhandedly mentioned that they like Frozen, and I was like, I see. And then my brain just latched onto it, and then I just bought like this ugly expensive bracelet.
I
For them. Yeah. And then in the end, it turned out that like I don't know how to tell you this, Pris, but like
see. Yeah.
but like after I gave them the bracelet, they were like, by the way, I have a partner. I was
Oh
like, love that for me.
no! Oh no!
Yeah. Are you okay?
No.
You seem very.
No, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Why?
But it's fine. What do you mean why? Life happens. It's fine. It's okay. It's
But
okay.
I thought-
People get partners.
Okay,
and
my
stuff.
initial understanding was that there's a mutual understanding when you went over to China to meet this person.
It was, yes. I think there was that mutual understanding even before, when we first got to know each other. There was a mutual thing going on.
Okay.
But I never really. I wasn't very blatant about it lah.
Oh.
It was just like a dancing around the issue. But anyway, the point is not my love life, right? The point is that I spent so much money on this person.
Yeah.
And I thought, to me, it was a very great way to show that I cared. because I'm not just buying things like, oh, I buy you this cup because it's nice and I think you will like it. It's not that. It's because it's very specific to what they want. And I think that really gives me the dopamine hit. You know? And I'm like, I got it right. I'm very good at gift giving.
The mouse one was an awakening for you.
Yes.
It awakened something in you. But by the way, so offhandedly, I really like gold.
Okay, I got that.
Just pure gold will do.
Sure. Yeah. Got it. Cool. Way to drop a bomb on me during an episode.
The next episode, I'll be like,
Yes.
I'll be like dripping. So,
Yeah.
thanks, soap.
I don't think I'll even be here. I have to sell like a few organs to like to give you what you want.
That's right.
But yeah, but interestingly, I want to bring up that also, even though I like giving gifts to people, there's something about it. There's something weird when people give gifts to me.
Oh.
I'm just like, I don't feel like I deserve it. So I react very differently when I give gifts and then when they give me things in return.
Yeah, so
You
I
know.
guess it's the love language that you would like to receive is different from what you like to like present to people, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this case, like I suppose the way you like to receive love is like cheaper.
Yes.
Cheaper,
You
like
use
more
it-
affordable.
Yeah, it's very affordable. Yeah, it's very, if you want to love me, it's very affordable.
no, but then okay, so like, but if someone actually gives you a gift, then like how will you react to it?
At first I'll be like, oh my god, you don't have to buy this for me. Why did you do this? Like, you don't have to. But then, I mean, if they already buy, then I will have to learn how to accept it. So that's what I've been doing recently. I've been trying to learn how to accept gifts
I
with
think that's
monetary
good.
value. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
because
good.
I mean, after a certain point, I really cannot deny the person
Yeah.
what they want to do. Like, if you really do want to buy a gift for me, then okay, I will not stop you. I think the most I'll go is like, I'll just ask them, do you have enough? Like, can you afford it?
Exactly.
Then if they say yes, I'm like, okay, then I will let go and let you have the responsibility of like,
Yeah.
you know.
I think the most important is like, when you have this kind of love language, is
Yeah.
like, as long as you can afford it, as long as you're not like, like bending over backwards.
Oh, yes.
To
I
like
think that's very important.
spend the money.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
if your love language is buying gifts, then you could. I mean, you have to spend money, so potentially you could end up spending a lot. So when I was doing all of that, like whether it's the Mao Shan Wang story or like any other story or any other things that I bought for my friends, I will always make sure that I have enough. I think that's very important. I can't just go.
It's not romantic to bankrupt yourself for love. It's stupid. It's utter stupidity.
And I wasn't about to do that lah. So even when I was like buying things, you know, and it's not just for the Mao Shan Wang person, you know, for my friends or like other people, I always, before I make the purchase, I'm like, okay, I have enough, right? I budgeted for this, right? If got enough, if I won't go broke, if it's not gonna eat into my necessities, then I will buy it. So I'm not doing it like mindlessly or like irresponsibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if not like,
It's terrible.
yeah.
But okay, then that brings the question, like every month do you have like a gift budget? Or does it come out from your fund money?
I think it comes out from my fund money, like because I do save like quite a lot. I save a huge chunk of my income actually. So like some of it will go into like the fund money or like the rainy day kind. It's not the same as emergency funds. Emergency funds are separate. So I do have this splurge fund that I keep on hand just in case. And because I don't actually plan some of these purchases for friends. Like, I could just be walking, like, let's say I go Clarke Quay or something, I go walking, then I see something that reminds me very specifically of this one friend, I will just buy it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I've seen it.
Yes.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah. I did it for one of our colleagues before.
Yeah.
It was
It
great.
was,
It was pretty great.
it was great. It was worth the money. To
It
be
was
honest.
pretty worth it. Yeah. So I do keep like the fund money on hand. Yeah. So that I don't eat into my actual like necessary expenses.
Yeah, don't sacrifice your necessities just so that you can give that gift, you know.
Yeah.
I think if I was like a real like good friend of yours, I wouldn't want you to do that for me.
And I think about
Yeah.
it, and that's why I also think like, you know, when I ask my friends like, if you have enough, then you can buy this for me. Then it should be the same for me lah.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
true.
Yes, love responsibly. Sorry, I was just sitting on this phrase for like that. Yeah. So yes, but
Protect your income.
Yes, correct. Use protection. Yes. Yeah, but then I want to ask you, so what is your love language? Now that I feel I talked too much about me already.
My love language, actually,
Yeah.
honestly, right now, I don't really know. But I know last time I really like to give gifts. But because I think the last two partners that I had, like, they were kind of like from well-to-do families, so they didn't really need anything. So like I always felt like I want to give you a gift, but like I can't. You have everything already. Then like
Right.
if I buy you anything, I feel like I'm just adding to your clutter. It's not anything that you actually need.
Oh.
So then I was like, okay, I guess I can show it in other ways lah. Like okay, maybe I'll be more like words of affirmation.
Yeah.
And like maybe acts of service.
Spend more time in them.
Yeah, spend more time with them. I think for me now it's more like quality time is my number one, and then maybe words of affirmation or like acts of service. But
Okay.
I think quality time sometimes also costs money
Yes.
if you're
like
not
going out
careful.
for meals.
Yeah, correct. And then and I like for my boyfriend's birthday, I spent like I think almost $200 on like a workshop, like a woodworking workshop.
Oh, right. So you all
Yeah.
went together.
Yeah, we went together because
It'd
I
be
had to
funny
pay
if you
for
just it'd be funny if you just sent him there alone.
like you can do it. Like, looks good.
I'll look at you from outside the glass. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be here.
The wood looks prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I think that also costs money because I have to pay for myself so that I can partake in the activity also, right? But I don't think that quality time necessarily has to be expensive all the time. It's just
For sure.
yeah. Sometimes it can be expensive.
Yeah. And to be honest, on that note, I think that for me, like buying gifts, it also doesn't have to be expensive. Also,
Yeah.
like you could very well DIY something like arts and crafts,
Yeah.
something, and it's still a gift.
Yeah.
The only problem for me is that I'm very bad with arts and crafts. So, but I also like to spend like on something like premium, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, like
Yeah.
I would love to receive gifts. I love receiving gifts. And
I see. Yeah.
I've received gifts from people who aren't like really talented in arts and crafts, but I feel like so touched because they're not good at it, right? So they actually went out of their way and out of their comfort zone to make me something.
Oh, so they still did it anyway.
Yeah, they still did it. It's like so cute.
Okay.
It's like all the glitter and everything all falling. I'm like, oh, you tried.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Yeah. So
Okay.
I think to me it's the effort
Okay.
that really matters, and also it helps that they're not like overspending just for me.
Yeah.
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 So I would feel really guilty if this person were to be spending out of their means,
Yes.
just to
Yeah.
make me happy lah. And I don't
That's
think
true,
that
that's
should
true.
take precedent over like their necessities.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then it can get a bit tricky also. Like if somebody is like, you see, I went broke just to buy you like this Mao Shan Wang, and then I
Yeah.
came here. I'm broke now, but I really like you, so like, wink, mom.
Don't make me go broke for nothing.
Yeah, see that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing, sometimes I think about like when I'm buying all these things for friends or whoever, I always think like, oh my god, what if I'm like just being manipulative, but or like what if I'm trying to win them over with money,
Yeah.
Like how people say you can't buy love, but actually can you though? Can you buy love?
No lah, it's not
Yeah.
only the money that matters, it's the thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think like if I ever had any doubts about my intentions, right? So like going back to the Mao Shan Wang story, that
Right.
you
We're
seem to
circling
love.
back.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's circle back to the Mao Shan Wang story. So I told you the ending of that so-called ending of the story was when they had a partner, right? So then that was when I realized that actually I wasn't doing all of this. I wasn't buying all these things to make it transactional. So because when they eventually told me that, then I was like, oh shit. But then I was like, oh okay lah, it's fine. As long as you're happy. It wasn't like immediately like, give me back the durian.
You can't have buyer's remorse about this.
They already eat already. I cannot even remorse anything. I can't. Already in the stomach, already gone already. They finished the durian quite fast actually. I was very worried for them. I was like, I could get a fever.
Yeah. Me too. I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, and I was like, my god, chill out.
Health hazards, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was the moment that I realized that okay, so this is actually a legit like way that I am showing affection. It's not because I want you to think of me differently or look at me in a certain way or like we should get together or something because of durian. Yeah. Start with flowers first, so.
You went all the way and
Yeah.
gave them durian.
Yeah, so so I think it's very important to know that to be able to differentiate. Like, please don't spend money to make it transactional, to try and manipulate somebody, or to guilt them into like thinking they owe you something because you spent money on them. I think that's a waste of your money because you might not even get their love in the end.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna stress somebody else out. Do you want to be that guy, you know?
Or that girl. No.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to be that person.
Yeah, so I think I mean the fastest way to somebody's heart is not always buying something expensive. It's also about knowing what they like to receive.
Yeah. Like how do they receive the
No.
how do they want to receive love?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah, so if somebody likes quality time, then you just keep giving them gifts. They're gonna be like, dude, I don't wanna stop cluttering up. my
Yeah,
house.
so cluttering.
I've had enough. This is the 5th golden goose egg you've given me. I've had enough.
It's like
Yes.
you gave me this Dior vase and I have nowhere to put it.
Yeah, and I
And then
also
you
have
just-
no flowers to put them in.
And then you
like,
give it to me and then you just run off somewhere. I'm like, do you even love me?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think it's very important when you're thinking about like, I don't know, showering somebody with gifts.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, just do it responsibly for yourself, for your finances, and also for like their emotional.
Yeah, for your
State.
mental wellness too.
Yeah,
okay.
for their- Yeah, so so that's like my experience with giving gifts
Right.
as a like primary. I think it's a primary love language now lah.
Yeah.
Considering all my transactions and how much I've spent in the last
Yeah.
few years. But I think we should. I think I also want to highlight that like we need to be responsible with your money at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely.
Like no one's gonna be like, I love you even more because like you totally went broke for me. Like that's
Oh,
hot.
no.
Like, no, that's not hot. It's not hot at all. Yeah. So I think whether you are buying things for friends or for partners or people that you like, it's always good to have practice some, self-restraint. Just look
Yeah.
at your finances. Look at your budget. If you didn't set aside that fun money, then and if you have to consider cutting into like your bill payments to pay for this thing, then is it really worth it? in the end?
I mean, consider like something cheaper, like
Oh yeah,
like
definitely.
DIY handmade something.
Yes.
Then or maybe even usually people have like one not only one love language that they would like to receive love, but
That's true.
there's other
Yeah.
ways that most people would like to receive it. So maybe you can write a card, like words of affirmation.
Oh yeah, it's also like a gift. Also, a card is like a
Yeah.
hybrid. Yeah. Find like creative ways. You can just get creative with how you show love.
Like
I
acts
think.
of service, you can like go out of your way to do something for them. Yeah.
Yeah. So so just remember to like, there's always a cheaper alternative, and I think just because a gift is like a lower in value than like something you wanted to buy, it doesn't make it any less valuable to the person receiving it.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
they like to receive gifts from you and it's something that they really like. Yeah, don't just like throw them a random thing every month. Like here's this other like random $100 item.
Yeah, remember I said I love you here.
Remember that? Wink wonk.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, if you guys have any creative ways of navigating how expensive buying gifts can be,
Indeed, yeah.
just share it with
Yeah,
us.
leave it in the comments. And remember, guys, love responsibly.
Yes. Correct. That's a wrap on another episode of Keep It Simple.
Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. And also leave a comment, especially if you like these faces.
I mean, even if you don't like these faces, please comment anyway because we want to know what you think. And we're also on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. So if you're on those platforms, remember to subscribe for new episodes.